very cool opportunity for NASCAR nostalgia fans and a deeper look into the Erik Jones injury.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Todd Brown, That Racing Show. Thanks for dropping by for this pit stop segment. This is the episode I've been telling you about. If you're a fan of NASCAR history, nostalgia, this is one you don't want to miss. The opportunity to get some really cool things. But first, I want to start out with an update on Erik Jones. We all saw that bad wreck Erik had, front impact into the wall at Talladega. Went to the infield care center, was treated, released. Later returned, went to the hospital, and returned home for follow-up, where Legacy Motor Club announced today Erik did, in fact, sustain a compression fracture to his lower vertebrae and will be out of the car this weekend at Dover. No timetable yet for his return. Obviously, painful situation for him. But Erik did put out a little message to his fans on Twitter, and he looked in good spirits. Honestly, you wouldn't even know there was anything wrong with him unless you knew. And so hopefully a speedy recovery for him. But anyways, if you're not familiar with a compression fracture, what it does is one half of the bone, the vertebrae, compresses actually into a wedge shape. Kind of one side stays the same, the other one kind of crumbles a little bit. The fractures give way. And in a lot of cases, it causes a person to be a little bit shorter. Hopefully that's not the case for Erik here, and he gets a speedy recovery. But thoughts are with you. We'll see your ass back out there soon. Now, let's talk about this nostalgia because, man, this is a auction. And I know this is something different, but when I ran across this last week, I was like, man, I have got to share this with people because I know I have a lot of people that watch my show that are older race fans. And, man, these bring back memories. And it's opportunity. But this is a person who was in the NASCAR industry behind the scenes for over 50 years and collected tons. And it's all for sale. All for sale, up for auction right now. And let's just jump into this. I mean, take a look at this right here. Autographed Dale Earnhardt picture. This is something that you're not going to run across every day, but you got an opportunity right now to pick this up. If you take a look at this right here, this is one of the coolest things to me. Old Concord Speedway and old Metrolina programs. Mind-blowing. You're not getting one, you're getting all of these. And man, just think about the names that are in there that you could read and reminisce about. And so cool. And if you look at this right here, this is definitely something you'll never see again. But this is old Southern 500 programs. A bunch of them. Once again, that you can take home. And check this out, World 600 programs. Again, a lot of these things that they're so cool to go through. I have a lot of these myself, and it's so fun to go back through and just look at the advertising, then the names, really cool stuff. But also sheet metal from NASCAR, from ARCA, and all this stuff is on display on their website, which we'll get to. But this is also one of my favorite pieces right here. Look at this vintage fire suit. I can see this framed on a wall. I'm gonna tell you, if I had the space myself, I would have this thing because that's just a cool piece of history that somebody's going to take home. And also this right here, look at this Stroker Ace, original film poster. You're not going to pick that up at Walmart, so you got your chance right now to do this. And also these are so cool. Wrangler banner. Could you imagine having this in your man cave? I mean, that's a piece to talk about that people are going to ask about every time they're over. And also this Winston banner. So cool. So many memories that just come back with all this stuff. And here's one thing that I really love about this auction. If you're a fan of models, you know how much models cost for things you get at Hobby Lobby today, and you really don't have a big selection. But man, look at this. I mean, Dale Earnhardt models, various different models that are on auction. Also, Darrell Waltrip. I mean, also a combo pack here. Cool things to have, to put together. Just keep as a keepsake piece. Kyle Petty. Take a look at that 7-Eleven car there. I actually had that model and put that thing together. I think I still got the body around here somewhere, but cool, fun piece to do. And this right here speaks real history. The Uno Buick Regal. I mean, come on. Uno in NASCAR back in the early 80s was such a prominent name, and you could have it. Bobby Allison. Cool history. Such cool history. And this one also right here, Rusty Wallace, Aluguard number 2. Something that you're not going to pick up anywhere else, but you got the opportunity to do it right now. And if you're a Bill Elliott fan, here you go. Get that old Thunderbird and put that thing together. And once again, put it on a shelf and just love it and talk about it. They also got combo packs here, lots with different cars in it. And you see that Lake Speed car right there. That car right there brings back so many memories, and it's just a cool piece. But they also got different variations of race cars. You can see right here this 66 Chevy Stalker. Here we got the Camaro Stalker. And I love this one right here. It's a sweet-ass looking Miller Chevelle. So some cool pieces that you could take home. And I'm going to show you these right here. These are jacket patches, something that everybody back in the day had the little patches on the front, big patch on the back, but for something that was so cool and bring back so much memories. And if you were a fan of Winston Cup, here you go, a hat for every day. And I'm telling you, there are tons of lots of different hats, Wrangler hats. I mean, different teams, different eras, different things like that you can get all in one bid. And also these right here, Winston ashtrays and lighters. Definitely something you're not going to be seeing out there for sale anywhere else these days. And these right here, these Winston Cup jackets. I mean, everybody wore these back in the 80s. If you were at North Wilkesboro, Martinsville, places like that, you saw these jackets all around the racetrack because they were super cool looking for one thing, but also really warm. And these right here, vintage racing jackets. If you know anything about vintage jackets, period, they're really popular right now. They're coming back. And here's your opportunity to get a couple of these. And also this right here, Charlotte Motor Speedway vintage jacket. And again, man, there's all kinds of jackets that you can take a look at. Obviously, this person did a lot at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And I'm telling you, my dad worked for Charlotte Motor Speedway back in the 80s. And I used to get to take a lot of these things home myself. I mean, boxes of posters after promotional events. And obviously this person kept them. And I'm glad they did. But also die-cast cars, various sizes. And man, when I say lots of them, I mean lots, tons of these right here. And you can buy them in one lot. And you got these right here, Hornaday cars. I mean, think about that. Those are two cool pieces right there that any Hornaday fan would love to have. And man, they're just cool to look at. Also, these transporters, tons of these old transporters. And again, I say, man, you don't understand how many things are on this website. But also, if you like old posters, there's lots of posters. I mean, talking 20 posters in a box, old Winston, the Winston posters, and just different various forms that are just so damn cool. And again, 430 items up for auction. So you got to check this out. And pieces like this right here, too. I mean, Junior Johnson pork skins. Who doesn't need that on their man cave wall? That is a conversation piece right there by itself and something you're not going to pick up anywhere else. So here's your opportunity. And check out this Miller High Life display. Man, that brings back memories that irreplaceable. But I'm going to tell you one last thing right here, and this is something that I didn't even know existed. This is the Alan Kulwicki slot car. I mean, how cool is that? Something I never knew was out there. Somebody is going to take that home, and it could be you. So check this out again. And the website is readytobid.com, and that's with a number 2 in there, ready to bid. And you can take home some really cool nostalgia. And bad part is it ends tomorrow. So you got to check this out now, if for nothing else than just to go through and look at the old history. And, man, just see these things that are a once-in-a-lifetime find that you could have. Once again, readytobid.com. And if you get any of this stuff, let me know. I want to hear about what you got and see it if possible, because I think that's cool what people do with old nostalgia like this in your man caves or wherever. But anyways, hope everybody out there is off to a great week. Once again, thoughts are with Erik Jones. Really want to see that guy get back out there and kick some ass really soon. And I feel for him. It's got to be painful. Got to be painful as hell. But once again, hope you're having a great day out there. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. If you don't, hit it anyway. Have some fun. But we'll see you at the checkered flag.